welcome back to another video. If you are new here, please don't forget to stop, like, share, and subscribe. So today, guys, we're gonna talk about saving money, because some of us been struggling with that anyway. Some of us ain't never just been financially advised, and with what's been going on the last 2-3 years, with everything going on with this economy, the prices of everything has gone up and the cost of living has gone up. So it's even harder now. And this is not a video telling you what to do with your money. This is not a video that's just gonna tell you exactly what to do to save X amount of money. But this is the basics. This will help you to keep up with how much you want to save, how much you want to spend, what's important, what's not important. But before we get into the video, I just want to say that I also did do this clean money look this past Monday. That you need to go check out. I will have the link down below in the description, so make sure you check it out. And yeah, let's get to this money. So you first want to start with getting a bank account. Like, I didn't even know some people didn't have a bank account. I thought you had to have a bank account to have a cash out, but somehow some people think that their cash out is their bank. And no, take all that money out of your safe in your house, out of your mattress. What you gonna do if your house catch on fire? Especially while you not there. Getting a bank account is essential to handling your business, and it's easier to keep up with all of it if you have a bank account. Yeah, you sis, turn it off. Some people have it on their phone to where they can access it through their phone and they can see what they've been spending. But if you ain't got it on your phone, you're not techie like that, you need to see exactly what's been going on, and you're at the point where you're like, okay, I'm spending too much money, I'm always broke, I need to figure out what's going on. Go print out your bank statement, not for the last 2 weeks, for the month, through at least 2 of your pay periods. Print out your bank statement. Y'all, there have been so many times where I have checked the balance of my account and I'm like, somebody done stole my money. And then I go all the way down there and I'm like, print off my bank statement, and y'all, I stole my money.
I stole my car, Jody.
So it can happen. There's plenty of times where I'm not even realizing, like, I don't know. Sometimes we can have it in our head, especially if you're at the point where you're eating fast food every day and stuff like that. Sometimes it just goes in your head to where you think certain things are essential. So when you spend money on it, it's almost in your mind, like, it blanks out that you spent money on it. And I was just doing dumb stuff like going to the gas station, going to the dollar store, buying snacks, going and out to eat, and just not thinking about it. So printing off your bank statement will really, really help you to keep up with where the money is going. So the next thing you want to do is make a chart. You need to list all the things that you have to pay for in your 2 pay periods for the month. Now, this will help you to figure out which days you want to pay certain bills. You should always have a game plan in your head. Like, if you want to go buy something, or if you're gonna go purchase something to where you have to make a monthly payment on it, you need to know what day you can afford to pay it on. Don't just pick random days, pick the days that are best for you. This will also help you to figure out what's important and what's not important. This will help you find out what you can afford and what you can't afford. So always consider your 2 payment dates, and then consider your billing dates for other things that you want to buy. You never want to have too much coming out of one check to where you don't have anything left. You always need money in the case of an emergency. So you want to set yourself up as such, and then take out the things that aren't necessary. So you have your chart, you know how much that you spend on what, you have both of your payment periods, and you have everything lined up to where what you want to come out of each check. You should always be putting back a portion of money out of your check, out of both checks, unless you have it set up to where majority of your bills come from one check, so that your next check is yours. It's multiple ways that you can do it. You just have to find a way to do it that works for you. And after you do all that, all it is just connecting the dots. What do I need to take off of my chart? Where do I need to put this on my chart? Like, you know, do I need to go up here and figure out if I can pay my car note on this day? What? You can now start coming up with cheaper alternatives. If you're getting your nails done and it's too expensive, maybe you need to do press-ons. If you're buying too much fast food, maybe you need to cook at home. And I don't even want to hear, oh, it's more expensive to cook at home. It is not more expensive to cook at home, because meal prepping is one of the cheapest and healthiest things that you can do. And there's meals out there for everybody. There's a bunch of stuff out there, even if you ain't trying to do it for healthy reasons. There's a bunch of stuff you can do as far as meal prepping that's very, very cheap. You can even go as far as to make you a garden. But if you ain't got time for that, I ain't got time for that. I'm not gonna do all of that. One day at a time. If you ain't got the time to be going that cheap, there's still other things that you can do. And if you don't like the cheaper alternatives that you have to make so that you can afford living, then it's time to realize that maybe you need a better job because you a little expensive. So understand that if there are certain things that you want that you just feel like you can't really have, or you're just not willing to compromise, you need a better job. You can't be working for $7 an hour and a 40-inch wig is in your budget a month. Like, come up with some cheap, alternative, protective styling stuff. Wear your bun, or just cover your head up and don't show your hair at all until you get a better job or you find a better alternative. So if you are on to bigger plans, like trying to buy a house, trying to buy a car, all that good stuff, it really, really helps to have personal savings account. And this doesn't literally have to be a savings account. You could just get a separate, you could have two different bank accounts, and just one you put money in that's not to be touched. And you need to have a clear understanding with yourself that this is the emergency fund and it will not be touched. Pray about it, have a speech with yourself, beat your own behind if you need to. Spank yourself, and tell yourself it's not to be touched. But if you ain't ready for all that, if you already can't even stop yourself from dibbling and dabbling in your regular checkings account, then don't worry about that right now. But if you feel like it will help you, then that's what you need to do. You can even do that, have the separate account that you're not touching, just to help you not spend as much in your regular everyday checking account. Okay guys, so those are all the tips that I have. It's a very, very basic plan, very easy and very beginner friendly. If you're just now trying to be like, look, my financial situation is a mess and I just need somewhere to start, this is a perfect place to start. So don't forget to go check out my Instagram and show some love. I did upload content this week in this shirt specifically. Don't forget to check out my money eyeshadow that I did Monday. And do not forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys Friday.